Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life.
The wait is over.
Good morning, and welcome to the Good Life with me, Eileen. We are here on Gumbo Talk Thursday, and I have one of my favorite ladies in the studio with me today. Wonder who that could be.
Rachel and Terry.
No, it's you. See, I was going to give you a pass today and let it be you, Cindy, but you know, it is you.
Thank you.
But I have one of my other very favorite organizations in the studio with us today. I have Miss Leslie Bowie from the Preservation Resource Center. And I know you don't know this, but or maybe you do know this, my sister used to be a part of the PRC. And I would go to some of the meetings and and sit in there and just pick up little tidbits of information. And it's funny, when I would be driving down the streets, I tried to pick up little architectural details and be like, oh, that's what they were talking about when she was, Tara and I are 12 years apart. Mm-hmm. So
I was thinking Karen.
Nope. I try to go pick up Tara's she's a developer.
Oh, that's right.
So I try to go pick up different architectural details and be like, that's what they were talking about. And she has these posters in her office that are just so, I don't know, they're so kind of New Orleans.
Absolutely.
That it kind of just brings that out.
Absolutely.
So obviously,
good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for being here. We're really so excited to have you. I know you have a really big event going on Saturday.
Yes, we do.
Can you give us some specifics?
I would be happy to. First of all, let me just say thank you to WBOK, the station, the WBOK family, which me and my family are big supporters of, and we want to thank you for the opportunity to let us come on and talk about an event that really is big for us. It's the Preservation Resource Center's annual, I'll say 14th or 15th annual Great Neighborhood Celebration, and that celebration is spelled SELLABRATION. So this event, it's actually a home buyers fair, but it's a home buyers fair that has a unique focus. It has a focus on neighborhoods as well as housing and architecture. When an individual makes the first step in deciding to buy a home, sometimes one of the first decisions they have to make is, well, which neighborhood do I want to live in? Where do I want to live?
Huge question.
Yeah,
It is. So what this housing event starts with is an opportunity to actually get introduced to some of the unique neighborhoods in the city. So previously we would focus on some of the historic districts. And those districts are pretty well known, but I don't want to say it's a best kept secret, but what we're trying to put out there.
This is a good life. Tell everybody the secret.
We want to know all the secrets.
We want to know all the secrets. Tell us in our ears so we can go buy something.
Actually, what we're trying to put out there is that there are a number of other great neighborhoods with affordable properties. The big talk right now is about gentrification and about preserving the ability of locals to own in local neighborhoods.
Right.
That's what this event is all about. Now. So we have neighborhoods that may be not as well known because they're not on the National Register. But I do want to give a shout out to one of my neighborhoods that is going to be participating this weekend, and that's Edgewood Park. Edgewood Park, just north of Gentilly Terrace.
I was about to say, can you give us the...
it's north of Gentilly Terrace, and it is one of our newest neighborhoods on the National Register of Historic Places, so they're going to be participating. So again, what makes this event great is if you're a home buyer or a prospective home buyer, you can come and shop neighborhoods. There will be actually neighborhood leaders from each neighborhood there to tell you what's special and what's great about the community that they live in.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that National Register means for a neighborhood?
To be on the National Register, it means that you have a distinction and eligibility for special grant funding. So there's two types or two levels of distinction. One is the National Register, which is Edgewood Park and Gentilly Terrace. In those neighborhoods, however, you don't have the full control that you would if you were a local district like the Garden District or Treme or some of the neighborhoods where the Historic District Landmarks Commission actually has a say in what you can and can't do in those neighborhoods to the exterior of your homes.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
Well, we can't have everybody looking like Miami when we're in New Orleans.
Exactly. Absolutely. We don't
Cindy, you
want
cannot paint your house neon.
Oh,
you just can't do it.
Oh, really?
No,
okay, so I got to cancel that color then.
Yes, please.
So how many historic neighborhoods do we have in New Orleans?
When we talk about actually historic neighborhoods, I think we have about 15. And if you ever watch those the Historic District Landmarks Commission meeting on Cable Access 6, they're broken up into districts. So the historic neighborhoods, those are the ones with full control. If you want to do something to the exterior of your house, you have to go before and get permission.
Yeah.
Our focus with this event is to take it away from the historic neighborhoods. We want to focus on all of the other neighborhoods that are great, that have great homes for sale, that are still affordable, that we want to encourage young and, not so young individuals who sometimes are looking to downsize.
That's Cindy, those
or just have a different view. Or just have a different view of this great city. So where else might I want to live? And it's tough because, a lot of us know the neighborhoods that we live in. We know the neighborhoods where our friends live. But there are other neighborhoods, little pockets that have great homes, great architecture, great people.
And
so
we've
this
never
is a
even
chance,
explored them.
Exactly. So this is a chance to focus on neighborhoods as well as to provide potential home buyers with all of the things that you need to buy a house. There'll be bankers there. There'll be lenders there. There will be
we like money.
workshops. Yeah, there'll be workshops about how to buy a house easily, streetscapes, just all kinds of different tools for the home buyer to help you pretty much answer any question you might have.
Are you guys also promoting like the first-time home buyer program as well?
Absolutely. We'll have a workshop on that.
Okay.
And not only the first time, but some of the grant programs that are out there.
Through the housing.
Exactly. Some of those workshops. We have one. It's the real estate market snapshot. So it'll give you a snapshot of just different markets across the city and what's hot, what's becoming hot. Because sometimes what buyers are looking for is they want to go in low. You know that old saying, buy the worst house on the best block or in a neighborhood that's up and coming. And then before
isn't that how we're supposed to do it?
Absolutely. So we want to make sure that you have all the tools to do that as well. And then we have lots of neighborhoods. We have,
I was about to say,
some
can you
old,
give us
some
what are the hot ones that no one, I don't want to say no one knows about, because obviously they have people who are living there, but what are some hot ones that we're only going to learn about on The Good Life that you don't hear about, and maybe the top 5?
So here's what you learn about on The Good Life. Here's what I'm willing
because
to share.
Because this is only here.
Here's what I'm willing to share on The Good Life. Come to this event on Saturday, and you can learn all the hot ones. Come to the neighborhood celebration. Come on Saturday, and you can learn about
Where is it
everything
going to be held? Where is it going to be held?
It's going to be held. So this is key too. Traditionally, this event was held at the Preservation Resource Center down in the Warehouse District, in Chapatoulas. And it was a bit challenging for all of the communities to get there because there's, it's tight on parking, it's tight on space. So
and there's meter maids now.
Yeah.
Like, they're out and about. I'm like,
wait, do they work on the weekend?
Girl, I'm over it. Over it. I do not park on the street. Sorry,
so
y'all.
one of the first suggestions I made since I was asked to chair the event was to move it into Gentilly. Yay, Gentilly.
That's perfect.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be at Lake Area High School, which is a beautiful high school right on Paris Avenue and Robert E. Lee. Lots of space.
It's on the main thoroughfare.
Kind of between the border of Gentilly and Lakeview.
Yeah.
So it's a great location, great parking.
Yes.
Great. We're going to have food trucks. No potato salad, but there will be food trucks.
Everybody in New Orleans, you feed us, we will come.
And there'll be lots of great workshops, and like I said, anything you need to know about the home buying process, there'll be somebody there to assist you with that. And we have neighborhoods like Algiers Riverview, Carrollton area, Lower Garden District, DeSay, which is in Gentilly, Edgewood Park, Fairgrounds Triangle, which is right across the street, Faubourg Lafitte, Faubourg St. Roch, Gentilly Terrace, Holly Grove Dixon, Northwest Carrollton, Oak Park, Old Algiers, Fillmore Gardens, Treme, and Pontchartrain Park. So just a really diverse mix of neighborhoods that you can learn a lot about and kind of not only learn about the neighborhood in which homes are for sale, because we may have a list of those too, but you kind of get to interact with some of the people from that neighborhood and get a feel for what it's like maybe to be a part of that neighborhood and a part of that neighborhood association.
Because that's what's different about New Orleans. Every neighborhood really has its own feel, its own vibe. Some are walking neighborhoods where they have, neighborhood groceries and,
the
bars
pedestrian corridors,
and coffee shops. And some are not. Some are a little bit more commercial. And, where if you want to have your dry cleaners down the street, that's available. So you really do need to get to know your neighborhood.
And that's what we're asking the neighborhoods to focus on. So what makes your neighborhood unique? What makes it different? why would somebody want to buy there? Why would somebody want to raise children there? So that's the challenge of the neighborhood leaders that are going to be stationed throughout, is to try to encourage people to come and look, see what we have to offer, and you just might be surprised.
You know what else I find that a lot of people are looking for when they look into a neighborhood? Somewhere that they can exercise, green space, or their parks for the kids and things like that. So I know that's another top on the list. Is there something that when you look for a neighborhood?
Well, I guess I'm not in the market for a house, so I'm not
What do you
thinking
enjoy about your neighborhood?
Corner lot. I'm big on corner lots. I hate being in the middle because I feel like I'm being squashed. So when
You're so little.
Whatever. So I always feel like I have to be at the end. But Serena is actually going through the first-time home buyer program through NBF. So she started her class next week, my 22-year-old daughter.
That's
nice.
amazing.
So
Very
we're promoting home ownership with her, and so we're really excited. So got her to her interview last week.
That is exciting.
And so she called me and she said she's going to start class next week. So she has 4 days of classes.
4 days of classes.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So
we should have more of our, young adults start, in the program, even if they're not necessarily looking to buy a house, tomorrow, next month, or whatever. Getting into the process of learning what you need to do and how to prepare puts you leaps and bounds ahead of everyone else. And these services will be available at the event on Saturday, correct?
Right. They'll be at the event, and I would encourage everyone also. The Preservation Resource Center, has been around for over 40 years. I think we're a 41-year-old organization now.
Oh, you're about as old as Cindy.
Lots of,
I'm actually, oh my God, I'm a little bit older than that.
Right.
Oh, shucks.
I was trying to save you. I'm going to stop playing with you this morning. I am.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Pick on Cindy morning. I'm good.
So I would encourage all of our
You
listeners
didn't know you were getting
as
into
well.
this when you got here. You were like, this is not a regular interview. This is a good life.
If you notice, I'm very happy to take a pause and let you all have your little. I've listened to the show before. I've listened to the show before, but I did want to just say that the Preservation Resource Center has been around for 41 years, and we have some really great programs. Operation Comeback, the Ethnic Heritage Preservation Program. Rebuilding Together, and all of those programs, and we have education programs as well as outreach. So I would encourage everyone to visit our website, which is prcno.org. And if you don't know as much as you think you would like to know about the PRC, just kind of tool around that website and see what's available. Lots of good stuff for renovators. We do a renovator happy hour. We try to do it monthly, where we take one nice, New Orleans style home that's undergoing renovations. And we actually have a little cocktail party there, so you can come in, you can talk to the potential owner.
You are talking to our hearts and souls here.
But happy hours.
Yeah, so it's, I hate to use a cliche, but it's almost like a happy hour with a purpose.
Yeah.
But so you can go and learn about renovations. You can learn some of the challenges, some of the pitfalls, some of the things that just make it easier if you decide to go that way.
Right.
So the PRC,
learn from someone else's mistakes so you don't have to make them all over again.
Exactly, and we feature those renovated happy hours all throughout the city. But again,
Rachel should have gone to some of those. She talks about her pitfalls. One of our other guests who's not here, she was just
we could have
featured
her house as one of them.
That's true. We will have to connect you all.
Yeah.
She would love that. See, that's what you get for being sick, Rachel.
Oh, she's sick?
Yeah, she's. But a couple people are under the weather. So we need to make sure that everybody is out Saturday, September 12th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Lake Area High School. That is 6026 Paris Avenue. That is 6026 Paris Avenue. The Great Neighborhood Celebration. And that's Sell, S-E-L-L. Celebration. Saturday, September 12th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have to be there, y'all. Lake Area High School. We want to, we talk about the good life, and we talk about walking the walk, not just talking the talk, and that's the way that we can do it. When we own a piece of our community, that is the good life. Jeanette, I know I wanted to ask you. I know you didn't get 2 words in here, but what's your favorite aspect of your neighborhood?
Well, safety. I have 2 little ones, so it's safety. Also, while we could make it work, the thing that we really looked for, because we looked for a year or so when we moved, was close to the people that we know, our family, our friends. So, you know, in New Orleans, we all try to stay close to home.
Because somebody's cooking on Sunday.
Or babysitting.
Yeah,
Right. Or babysitting,
I was
right.
about to say, I'm family and you're not close to me.
I
She put you on
tried.
Front
We might
Street.
make that work, though, Miss Leslie, and I will drop my girls off.
Anytime.
Well, make sure you check out the Great
we have
Neighborhood.
a built-in playmate for them.
Oh, that's
Yay.
funny. Well, make sure you check out the Great Neighborhood Celebration on Saturday, September 12th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's the Great Neighborhood Celebration, Saturday, September 12th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Lake Area High School. That's at 6026 Paris Avenue, 6026 Paris Avenue. And for more information, you can contact the PRC at www.prcno.org. This is A Good Life, and we'll be right back.
Are you looking for a better way to get fit? Bored with the same old routines? Looking for results or a way to instill discipline in the kids? Tiger Rock Martial Arts is the answer with Taekwondo, kickboxing, and self-defense classes. Tiger Rock diversifies your training in ways that allows individuals of all ages and fitness levels to feel like a champion. Join Tiger Rock today. TigerRockNola.com or 504-455-9694. That's 504-455-9694 with a 3-class starter pack starting for only $38, which includes your training uniform. Learn, grow, and succeed with Tiger Rock's 3 convenient locations: Old Metairie, West Bank, and Clearview. There's no better time to start gaining strength, skills, and protection for life than now. 504-455-9694. 504-455-9694. See you on the mat. The Coalition for Healthy Living presents the second annual Agape Health Fair at the Buddy Lawson Gymnasium at 1800 Short Street in Kenner, Louisiana from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday, September 12th. Come live your best life and experience all that God has for you. Spiritual, emotional, healthy social relationships, financial, and physical health are all under one roof. Over $1,000 in free giveaways, vision and health screening, food, music, financial resources, legal aid, fitness demonstrations, and outdoor games for children and more. Get active with our very own Crescent City Kings at the football training camp for kids and teens. Come early to see Chef Nino during our healthy cooking segment sponsored by Rouse's. Meet our celebrity host Sabrina Wilson from Fox 8 in partnership between Thomas United Methodist Church, local organizations, and churches from the greater Kenner area. You don't want to miss this free event that combines faith, holistic care, and community. Learn more at agape.thomasumc.org or call 504-466-2147. Thanks to the many sponsors, the City of Kenner, Metairie Bank, GenCare, Primerica, and People's Health.
Vivid Image Consulting, certified wardrobe consultants, is an image management and style branding company providing customized professional services to corporations and individuals. Home of My Private Stylist and Men of Style, now offering J. Hilburn custom shirts. They help organizations gain a business edge over their competition, and they can assist you in elevating your unique look and style. They can help you refine and enhance your personal and professional brand. Contact your style concierge at vividimageconsulting.com. vividimageconsulting.com.
Kick off the season at the historic Carver Theater at the Saints Kickoff Party with Tyrone Hughes, presented in conjunction with WBOK 1230 AM. In this time of racial divide, the only colors that seem to bring everyone together are the black and gold. On Friday, September 18th from 7 to 11 p.m., please join the historic Carver Theater and our guest of honor, Saints Hall of Fame inductee Tyrone Hughes, NFL Hall of Famer Ricky Jackson, and other former Saints standouts in getting this black and gold season started right. Proceeds will go to support Son of a Saint, Ricky Jackson's Community Hope Center, and the St. Augustine High School Foundation. DJ Retro Time will be filling the theater with all the classics. That's Friday, September 18th. Doors open at 6 p.m. 21 and up. No smoking anywhere in the venue. Standing room only. General admission is $15 through eventbrite.com. $20 at the door. Call 504-304-0460 for more information or to reserve your VIP accommodations. Kick off the season at the historic Carver Theater.
need help. My hair is a mess and my man texts me telling me to be ready for 8. He has a surprise. What am I going to do? My stylist takes forever.
I got you. Call Ringlet Salon. I just left there.
Where?
Ringlet Salon. They took me within minutes and had me in and out in no time. Very professional, and I scheduled online at ringlets.com.
For real?
Girl, for real.
Does Ringlet Salon hook up your roots?
Looks like I got a perm, and you know I'm anti-chemicals. Ringlet Salon has my hair soft and bouncy. I'm getting the Brazilian Blowout Express next week. It eliminates frizz for 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Okay, I'm all about Ringlet Salon. Where are they located?
Ringlets has 2 locations, one at 4712 Paris Avenue and one in the Hilton Hotel on the river. That location validates parking for 4 hours and is open on Sunday.
Perfect for a working woman like me. That's all I needed to know. I'm going to be fresh for my man.
You will if you schedule your appointment at ringlets.com. That's RINGLETTS.com.
Bye. Go and make my appointment with Ringlet Salon now.
Are you tired of that squeaking door, those uneven steps, or that room you want painted? Have you been looking for that trustworthy contractor that is licensed and insured that can handle all of your residential construction needs? Well, look no further. Elite Southern Solutions can handle all your residential needs. There is no job too big or too small that Elite Southern Solutions can't complete to perfection. Call them at 504-756-7933. That's 504-756-7933. To add value to your home, to update your bathroom, add that much-needed storage, or finally remodel your kitchen. Elite Southern Solutions will take care of that water leak repair, those boards that need to be replaced after termite season. Call a contractor you can trust to get the job done right the first time. And that's Elite Southern Solutions. They are fully licensed and insured and will give you peace of mind. Call them today at 504-756-7933. That's 504-756-7933. That's Elite Southern Solutions, getting the job done right the first time.
You are now listening to the station that's keeping it real, WBOK 1230 AM, where it's real talk for real times.
Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life.
The wait is over.
Welcome to the good life.
And after all the
The wait is officially over. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to The Good Life with me, Eileen. We are here on Gumbo Talk Thursday. I have the ladies in the studio with me. I have Jonette to my right. I have Cindy to my left, and I don't know, I really need the ladies this morning. They're looking at me like, and I'm like, I just had one of those interesting evenings. And sometimes when you have some of those interesting evenings, it's the things that you need to reach for that you don't reach for. And half the time you don't reach for them because you don't know about them. So my mom is a big health, I don't say health nut, but she kind of is. She likes to go figure out what is, the kind of the newest and the greatest things that will, help heal the body naturally. So around Christmas, she gave us all this little bag of turmeric, and she was like, "Oh, you should eat it. It's all these health benefits." Now I have yet to open this little bag of turmeric. Well, turmeric is a spice. I have yet to do anything, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should start listening to my mother, because I was reading up on all of these different health benefits. You see, turmeric has been used for over 2,500 years in India. The health benefits of turmeric have been slowly revealing themselves. Isn't that how it happens? Because we don't all know. We just have little groups of people who know, and then they keep it all to themselves. So this is The Good Life, and I'm sharing. So long known for its anti-inflammatory properties, recent research has revealed that it can be helpful in the treatment of many different health conditions, from cancer to Alzheimer's. Isn't that crazy? This little spice that nobody uses, and it's just like throw it in your meals, and it can totally make a difference. So we're going to go over some healing uses for turmeric. So I thought that'd be kind of fun. Yeah. But there is a caution here. I want to tell you that anyone who is pregnant, because it's Good Life, I like to give y'all cautions. Anyone who's pregnant or people with a bile obstruction, you can leave that right there. Gallstones, a stomach ulcer, or issues with your stomach, you should check with your doctor before you use it. But other than that, turmeric is really, really great for you. Number one, and this is one that y'all gonna be like, oh, acne.
It helps with acne.
Yes, it helps with acne. You know, even like teenagers, and sometimes you get like adult acne. And I think sometimes, even in the summer, you know, sometimes when you sweat, you know, on your back or, you know, just wherever you get it, you're like, what is that? It helps with acne. It's a bit inflamed pores. So anti-inflammatory turmeric is a perfect acne fighting solution. See, I don't even want to say the word. It's really like ew. But blending turmeric with water or yogurt into a paste, you know, sometimes you can apply it topically, and it will improve acne lesions and scarring as well. Right? So, I mean, not to be whatever it is, gumbo talk. Ladies, y'all know that certain times where, you know, you got certain issues. Turmeric and yogurt or turmeric and water. Just make it easy. Put the turmeric and water and
like a paste. Okay.
Yeah, make a paste. See? Look. So many little random things you learn on the Good Life. Look at Cindy's face. She's
I'm like wondering if it would it work for like stretch mark.
You know what? If it did, I think this would really be the Good Life.
There's your multi-million-dollar idea.
I know, but you can't tell everybody.
Right? OMG.
Should we go try it? Like, you know, everybody who's had a baby, you know, I know you got one, so let's go see if it works.
Try
Turmeric and water. We'll go. Yeah. We'll see, and then we'll let you know next week on the Good Life. You know, we'll be your guinea pigs here. Here's number 2, Alzheimer's disease. This incurable disease may be preventable with regular helpings of turmeric. Who knew? Research shows that curcumin cleans up the beta. Oh, I need Doc Riggs here for this. Beta amyloid plaques associated with Alzheimer's disease. Importantly, unlike failed treatment options for the disease, curcumin's molecular weight is low, so it's small enough to pass through the blood-brain barrier to get into the brain.
Wow.
And sometimes, you know, people are really discussing Alzheimer's a lot more. And, you know, before it was something that you kind of kept them inside. It was something that people were ashamed about. But it's nothing to be ashamed about. Yeah. And, you know, we need to have these conversations. Correct. That is the Good Life. So if you have it in your family or if it runs in your family, maybe turmeric is something you should look into. You know, talk to your doctor and see if it, you know, is a viable option for you. Never know. You're going to love this one. And it's crazy because I don't have it yet, thank God. But I will say this, that I think, you know, in your late 30s, early 40s is when this starts to creep up on people. Arthritis. Look at you. Look, you're like, yeah, it does. You know, I mean, I walk down the stairs, and maybe because I start jogging too much now, but like when there's like this little crack in my knee now, I'm like, oh gosh. But Doc Griggs says it's just air right now. And I'm like,
is that okay?
Hope. Yeah.
Okay,
so
I feel okay.
Air. Don't you feel better about that?
I do.
See, that's why you go to your doctor because they can make you feel better. Well, people suffering from knee arthritis show improvements in pain severity, stiffness, and functional limitations after taking turmeric, according to research. So even more impressive was that people taking turmeric saw greater improvements than those taking other things like a common supplement just for joint pain.
That's pretty
See, y'all,
cool.
y'all did not know that listening to The Good Life this morning was going to say...
Spell that spice. Turmeric.
Spell this spice.
Yeah.
It is T-U-M. T-U-R. I can't spell, and y'all out there was like, no, it's not. T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C.
So not only are you giving
Turmeric.
health advice, you're giving financial advice because it's certainly cheaper to buy the spice than all this other stuff that they need you to say.
Exactly. See?
And you have to eat.
And you gotta eat.
Right. And you gotta eat. There's so many things you can put it in. And that's the thing about certain spices. You can hide them in foods. Like say you made like a meatball and spaghetti or a lasagna or tomato-based anything. You can throw that in there, hide it, nobody knows, and you're like saving everybody's life.
Correct. There you go.
See, that's the Good Life.
That's the Good
You know,
Life.
you can throw everything in, and this isn't what I'm talking about. But you know how I used to throw stuff in for Aiden when he was little, like vegetables, like cauliflower. You can, I don't want to say ground it up, but kind of you can make it like
you can puree it.
Yeah, you puree it and make it like mashed potatoes. And the kids think they're mashed potatoes, and they're like, "Oh, Mom, this is good." And then you put like a little garlic in it, so it's like garlic mashed potatoes, but it's really cauliflower. Girl, you'd be like, taking that down. And actually, here's one better. Look at me telling all my secrets. It comes in a steamable bag, so you can. Girl, sometimes we had to run a Harrell practice. Yes, they have garlic cauliflower in a steamable bag. So you can throw it in there and then puree it, and then it tastes like mashed potatoes. So that's my little side note. I digress. and sometimes if you eat too many vegetables, you can use your turmeric for bloating. And bloating. Yes. This is the Good Life. Gut inflammation can be a cause of bloating. So that makes turmeric an obvious solution to relieve it. So also turmeric promotes circulation and detoxifies. You know I'm always talking about trying to get everything out of my system, which can help you get your digestion back on track. So if you are bloated, you have some, situations going on, it can help you get back on track. I mean, I'm not talking about if you have major situations, because we talked about that at the beginning. If you have major situations, go see your doctor.
Yep.
But if you have, just normal day-to-day issues, turmeric can change your life.
I'm going to have to pick it up.
See?
Yes, I'm going to pick it up.
There you go.
See? And it looks just like...
More for the stretch mark purpose, okay? All right.
I want to know if it works.
Yeah.
And here's one that's really kind of compelling, because we have it in so many families right now, cancer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, char-grilled meat is tasty, but it comes with the side of carcinogens.
Mm-hmm.
Meat cooked at high temperatures naturally produces so many carcinogens that are found in cigarette smoke. And I don't know if y'all knew that. But fortunately, research from the Cancer Research Center of Hawaii found that marinating your meat in a sauce containing turmeric reduced carcinogens by guess how much?
Half.
Ooh,
Good guess.
Good guess, 50%. So importantly, the sauce was a thin vinegar-based marinade with no sugar. But by 50%, if you were
That's
putting this,
significant.
yes, that's significant. If you were putting that steak or that meat on the grill, marinating in the turmeric reduced it by 50%.
I love that juicy steak.
Yeah. So, and it won't even really mess up the flavor of your steak.
Correct. Oh, okay.
There you go. We have Miss Janice online too. Miss Janice, welcome to the Good Life with the ladies. I am here with Jeanette and Cindy.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I was listening to you talking about the benefits of turmeric, and I just had an additional little something to add.
Please.
I was told by a doctor that, of course, it's good for inflammation, and that's primarily the reason why I use it. But its benefit is intensified by, I think he said something like 300% if you mix it with oil. So I either mix it in a little olive oil and just take it in the spoon, or I'll sprinkle the turmeric on my salad and then pour olive oil over it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good. How long have you been using it?
Well, I've been using it as a spice for a long time, but I've been adding the oil to it for about a year.
Really?
And are you seeing benefits from it?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
Okay. That's good to know.
Are definitely less achy. I don't have arthritis, aches, and all that kind of stuff, and I'm 65.
Very
Wow.
nice.
Well, see, so we have some hope.
That's
We
right.
So that's good to know.
Thank you, Miss
Yeah.
Janice, for
You're welcome.
calling.
Y'all have
Yes,
a great
thank
day.
You too. Look at that.
Okay, see?
A testimony.
See?
So by the time we make 65, what about you?
If you start now, you'll
Yeah,
have a
I'll be
really great.
Okay.
I know, but that's what the Good Life is all about.
Yeah.
It's like, telling these little secrets that you find so that, people don't have to go through these things.
Yeah.
Because I know I don't want to have arthritis if I don't.
Right.
If I can prevent it, if I know that I'm going to prevent something today,
Prevent it naturally.
why would I
Naturally.
prevent
That's
it
the key.
naturally,
That is
which
the
is
key.
a huge key. That's a huge key. And this is another big one, diabetes. Avoiding sugar isn't the only thing you can do to avoid diabetes. In a study from Diabetes Care, taking curcumin capsules daily for 9 months helped protect those diagnosed with prediabetes from developing full-blown type 2 diabetes. And that is the base for turmeric.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, with it being such an issue, especially in the state of Louisiana because we're obese, because of how we eat.
Exactly.
That's great information.
Girl. And here's one that I didn't really know about this. I mean, I knew about the disease, but I didn't really know that it does this. Lyme disease. It will reduce the oxidative stress, and that's the key to giving your body its best shot against Lyme disease. A study says that not only does the curcumin reduce the oxidative stress, but it can also boost to standard the antibiotic treatment against the disease. So if you know someone that's suffering with Lyme disease or who has that issue, make sure that you tell them about the turmeric and then the qualities and offer that they suggest that to their doctor and get some information on it. So we're not saying go, this is the cure, go do it. We're saying if it's something that interests you, go talk to your doctor. Miss Janice did it. Her doctor said yes, and look how it's helped her. So, it's something, it's opening your mind to living differently in the world, and that's what we do on the show. That's what it's all about.
I think this is a good Christmas present.
Isn't it? And it's funny, right? That's what my mom gave it to me for Christmas.
Yeah, and Christmas is just around the corner.
Exactly. So everybody. And the last but not least, pain, I know Miss Janice kind of touched on this one, so I'm going to go through this one quickly, but put down the painkillers. They can come with more unexpected side effects than you bargained for. The turmeric is safe, natural way to help control pain. And speaking of pain, last but not least, y'all will love this, women and men. PMS. PMS can be
What is that?
It can be the perfect storm of moodiness, bloating, and cramps, leaving you feeling miserable. So fortunately, some of these symptoms can be alleviated by using turmeric.
I'm getting it for Serena.
It's going to be in every wife's. It's just going to be in the spice cabinet.
Oh my gosh! Well, we had a breakthrough just now because we knew and we learned about turmeric. And when we get back, we're going to be discussing breakthroughs and actually having some breakthroughs. So we're having one right now. We hope you have one during the break. This is Eileen. This is Good Life. I'm here with Jonette and Cindy, and we'll be right back. Are you tired of that squeaking door, those uneven steps, or that room you want painted? Have you been looking for that trustworthy contractor that is licensed and insured that can handle all of your residential construction needs? Well, look no further. Elite Southern Solutions can handle all your residential needs. There is no job too big or too small that Elite Southern Solutions can't complete to perfection. Call them at 504-756-7933. That's 504-756-7933. To add value to your home, to update your bathroom, add that much-needed storage, or finally remodel your kitchen. Elite Southern Solutions will take care of that water leak repair, those boards that need to be replaced after termite season. Call a contractor you can trust to get the job done right the first time. And that's Elite Southern Solutions. They are fully licensed and insured and will give you peace of mind. Call them today at 504-756-7933. That's 504-756-7933. That's Elite Southern Solutions, getting the job done right the first time.
People are raving about Lil Dizzy's Cafe.
I liked it so much I went back the next day for breakfast.
I went for the lunch all-you-can-eat buffet, and I had to be rolled out of it.
I had many gumbos in this city, and I will say, hands down, Little Dizzy's is the best.
I felt loved when I ate the bread pudding. I literally almost cried.
You heard it here first. Lil Dizzy's Cafe is New Orleans' #1 Creole restaurant. Open 7 days a week, Lil Dizzy's pulls out all the stops with a mouth-watering all-you-can-eat lunch buffet featuring the best fried chicken and gumbo in the city. Enjoy a hearty breakfast and be sure to ask for the seafood omelet, loaded. Lil Dizzy's Cafe, 1500 Esplanade Avenue in the historic Treme. For reservations or takeout orders, call 504-569-8997. For catering and private parties, call Miss Jerry at 504-324-9567. That's 504-324-9567. Lil Dizzy's Cafe, the best in the city.
WBOK 1230 AM presents the NOLA Jam Session. This new monthly event will highlight one of New Orleans' prized possessions, local music. Music has always been a vehicle for communication between people, religion, and race. It's the universal language. Join us for the inaugural NOLA Jam Session, September 22nd at the world's famous Cafe Istanbul, 2372 St. Claude Avenue. We'll be featuring the sounds of Philip Manuel, Troy Sawyer and the Elements, and James 12 Andrews and the Crescent City All-Stars. Show starts at 8 p.m., $10 at the door. It's the NOLA Jam Session, hosted by me, Graylin Banks. Come out and enjoy live music, dancing, and drinks at Cafe Istanbul, Tuesday, September 22nd at 8 p.m., featuring Philip Manuel, Troy Sawyer and the Elements, and James 12 Andrews and the Crescent City All-Stars. Help support your station and our beloved musicians. For pre-sale tickets or more information, call 504-942-0106. We know you want to jam. We'll see you there.
Are you looking for a better way to get fit? Bored with the same old routines? Looking for results or a way to instill discipline in the kids? Tiger Rock Martial Arts is the answer with Taekwondo, kickboxing, and self-defense classes. Tiger Rock diversifies your training in ways that allows individuals of all ages and fitness levels to feel like a champion. Join Tiger Rock today. TigerRockNOLA.com. or 504-455-9694. That's 504-455-9694 with a 3-class starter pack starting for only $38, which includes your training uniform. Learn, grow, and succeed with Tiger Rock's 3 convenient locations: Old Metairie, West Bank, and Clearview. There's no better time to start gaining strength, skills, and protection for life than now. 504-455-9694. 504-455-9694. See you on the mat.
Hello? I need help. My hair is a mess and my man texts me telling me to be ready for 8. He has a surprise. What am I going to do? My stylist takes forever.
I got you. Call Ringlet Salon. I just left there.
Where?
Ringlet Salon. They took me within minutes and had me in and out in no time. Very professional, and I scheduled online at ringlets.com.
For real?
Girl, for real.
Does Ringlet Salon hook up your roots?
Looks like I got a perm, and you know I'm anti-chemicals. Ringlet Salon has my hair soft and bouncy. I'm getting the Brazilian Blowout Express next week. It eliminates frizz for 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Okay, I'm all about Ringlet Salon. Where are they located?
Ringlets has 2 locations, one at 4712 Paris Avenue and one in the Hilton Hotel on the river. That location validates parking for 4 hours and is open on Sunday.
Perfect for a working woman like me. That's all I needed to know. I'm going to be fresh for my man.
You will if you schedule your appointment at ringlets.com. That's RINGLETTS.com.
Bye. Go and make my appointment with Ringlet Salon now. The Crescent City chapter of the Lynx Incorporated invites you to join in a special tribute to celebrate the Champions for Change. Saturday, September 19th at the Hyatt Regency, 601 Loyola Avenue, featuring a fashionable journey to the Emerald City. Tickets are $75 with sponsorship levels starting at $1,500. This year's honorees include Carol F. Bebel, Dr. Calvin Mackey, Monique Harden, Curtis Pierre, Casa Samba Man, and Dr. Corey Hebert. It's the 2015 Champions for Change Luncheon presented by the Crescent City chapter of the Lynx Incorporated. Saturday, September 19th at the Hyatt Regency, 601 Loyola Avenue. Doors open at 11 a.m. with a silent auction at 10 a.m. Join us as we honor the 2015 Champions for Change with the Crescent City chapter of the Lynx Incorporated. Linked in friendship, connected in service. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit www.eventbrite.com and search Champions for Change Luncheon.
You are now listening to the station that's keeping it real, WBOK 1230 AM, where it's real talk for real times.
Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life.
The wait is over.
The wait is officially over. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to the good life with me. I can't get it together this morning. We are here on Gumbo Talk Thursday, and I have the ladies in the studio with me today. I have Jeanette to my right, I have Cindy to my left, and that's all I need today to spark this breakthrough. They know what we've been talking about to the break, and I was like, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I'm supposed to be having this conversation right now, and I'm supposed to be going through these steps and ways to spark a breakthrough. You know, no matter whatever your goal, there comes a point when you require a special kind of strategy to jet propel yourself to the next level. Sometimes you need that that push. Sometimes it comes from within. Sometimes it comes from others. Sometimes it comes from your parents. Sometimes you really don't want it at all. Exactly. But sometimes you just need it. So these are some ways to spark a breakthrough. And that was kind of interesting. I got these on Oprah.com. So if anyone is looking for them, I will post them later. It is 9 ways to spark a breakthrough. Number 1, I thought this was kind of interesting. Go public. And that's the thing that you do not want to do the most. You do not want to go public. You do not want to tell anybody because, you know, I guess kind of fear-based. They said when grand plans linger in the daydream stage, there's always a risk that they'll die there. Going on the record is one way to keep them alive. If you tell everybody you're running a marathon, what did I tell y'all? I said I'm about to have a breakthrough in here. If I tell everybody I'm running a half marathon, I can't quit. And what did I tell y'all a couple months ago? That I'm running a half marathon. Look at Lee laughing. So I can't quit. I have 20,000 plus people online and all over the world who listen on Spreaker and SoundCloud right now who are like, No, you can't give up. We're following you on your journey. So you can't tell people you're running, I can't do it and not do it. So one of the things is to go public. And so you should state all the things that you want to do, Jonette, on the radio, and you, Cindy, as well.
Yeah.
They just looked at her crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'll get back to you.
Yes.
Right.
When you put your goals in front of others, there's accountability and serious motivation for not wanting to lose faith or to let yourself down. So that's why you should go public. And even if it's just telling a couple family members, even if it's telling a friend, don't tell the friend that always lets you out the hook. Tell the friend that yes, go, let's go. Yeah, tell that friend.
Correct.
Right. So have you ever been in a situation like that?
Yeah, I actually do that in real life because I feel like it's a sense of support system for me.
Right.
And then that way, because, we get busy, with work and everything.
Yeah.
And many times I'll go get put on the side because we're always making sacrifice for others.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But it's one selfish way of doing it to kind of put yourself first by telling people this is what I want to do, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then have people remind you. I love people that remind me of because I love accountability. So the work that I do is always about accountability. And so I love friends that say, hey, Cindy, where you at on this? As a reminder, because I think that's a support system.
Right.
So, yeah.
I need reminders. Y'all, I do a 5-day a week.
So you're running a marathon?
Like, please remind me.
So when are you running a marathon?
Personally. I'm running one, let's say jog. I am trotting a half marathon in January 17th and February 23rd in Baton Rouge and New Orleans. So you can catch me, meet me at the finish line, make a sign, good life, go Eileen. And Doc Griggs is going to be doing it too. And I have a couple of friends who I've kind of inspired along the way to do it. And so, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, The Good Life Radio Show, Being Eileen C. Most of my workout stuff is, under my Being Eileen C stuff because, that's just what it is. But, and if I inspire somebody to get up and walk around the block, hopefully I do that.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah.
Go Eileen.
I'm jogging I'm doing 9 miles. I'm up to 9 miles right now, jogging about 7 or 8. 6 or 7, I'm sorry.
That's pretty good.
6 or 7. Well, trotting. Let me be clear. I'm trotting.
So what's the difference between trotting and jogging?
The pep in your step.
But at least you're going. At least
you're moving.
You're moving along. That's the key.
I am working up to it.
That's awesome.
So the next one is joining a club. Whatever your goal, you can draw enthusiasm and ideas from like-minded dreamers. And it's funny, I actually met a running club at the Generations Networking Mixer. And I said I was going to have them on the show one day. I'm speaking to Doc Griggs to see how it works out. But we're going to join a running club and try to get like-minded people who are joggers, because you never want to get left behind. So then you're encouraged to turn that trot into a jog. See?
That's a very good idea.
This is a breakthrough. We're all going to get fit and get moving. So you're going to do it?
What, jogging?
No, join something because
I was gonna say, how do we get there?
No, and even like meal plans when you decide that you want to lose weight or something, joining one of those apps that kind of reminds you, that sends you the notification,
Fit Girls or something,
Spark people in whatever it may be. They have those little things to kind of just like you said, keep you accountable. So it's one of those things you can do. And here's a big one that I loved: confront risk. I was like, sometimes, you're taking a deep breath. Sometimes it's hard to do.
Yeah.
You might think that projecting certainty will get your loved ones to buy into your goal, but often it's being honest and vulnerable about the stakes that can really activate your support system. So, talk to people and confront the risk. Yes, I know A, B, and C could happen, but what could happen if D through Z? What would happen if that happened? So yes, these are the risks, but these outweigh them.
Because I think if you don't overcome the risk, you're not going to be able to get there. So every challenge will have some sort of risk involved.
And absolutely. Going in with your eyes wide open.
Yeah.
When you hit that obstacle or roadblock, you're prepared for it.
Right.
So you have you're less likely to quit at that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we want to, and funny, I think my sister's listening, our family motto, it's been about my family today. Maybe I need to reach out a little bit more. Never give up. That's just our family motto. So never give up. Times are going to get hard, but never give up. So it's funny. When I started this half marathon thing, I actually bought new tennis shoes, and I bought some new Nikes. Yeah, but I bought these specifically because they're like a Velcro that go over, and they're like really form-fitting to the foot, but they say just do it. So every time I look down and I'm tired, my feet literally tell me to just do it. So y'all just do it. And another thing is, when you're trying to make a breakthrough, sometimes, and I was like, when I was reading this, when in doubt, do it yourself. I was like, DIY, when in doubt, do it yourself. If help isn't forthcoming, sometimes you need to just ask yourself, is there another way that I can make this happen? Don't stop because of the first roadblock. Don't be like, oh, shoot, that's not going to happen.
Yep.
Try to find another way. There is always another way. Look for the other way out.
That is so true. Because I think this reminded me of, I don't know if I share with you guys, but I've been fighting for early childhood in my community since Katrina.
Oh, no, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, for 5 years now. And I'm still at it. And we have, faced with so many roadblocks in reference to why and how and can't bring an early childhood program to the community that has over 800 kids under the age of 5, and we only have less than 100 slots for early childhood.
Oh my gosh!
So I fully connect.
So I should open a daycare over there.
Yeah, come on over.
There you go.
Come
done.
on over.
Yeah.
But there will definitely be roadblocks. But I see those roadblocks as learning foundation. And then you get smarter at it. You work around it. And I guess because coming from, a large family where, not everything is always roll out for you. And so you got to figure it out. And not just because you fell, you got to get up, and keep going. So, but those roadblocks are very key to success as well because you learn from those roadblocks. Yeah. Yeah, but not stop at that point.
Right, exactly.
That's the key, not to stop. Yeah,
exactly. Because sometimes you're given those things just to see how bad you want it.
Yeah.
And they're like, how bad do you really want it? God likes to throw those little things like, how bad do you really want it? Like, I'm going to put this obstacle in front of you to see how bad you really want it. And once you overcome it, the sky is the limit. But if you stop there, it's all over.
Yeah.
It's
That's
literally
why I
all
haven't
over.
stopped playing the Mega Million. Okay, because I know that he's challenging me, so I'm gonna keep buying it. So.
Well, here's a shout out to my sister. Quitters never win, and winners never quit.
Well, that one's a bit self-explanatory,
Yeah,
right?
it's a bit self-explanatory.
It is.
Quitters
clear.
never win, and winners never quit.
Yeah,
So never
so
give
true.
up. No quitting. And here's another one that's sometimes difficult for people: relying on the kindness of strangers. Sometimes, especially in business, and it's like we always want to do it ourselves, and it's the balance between the do-it-yourself and the rely on kindness of strangers. And Cindy, I can pull this in with you. Think about the Kellogg Foundation and everything that they've been able to open doors for you. If you weren't open to that foundation,
Correct.
a lot of things would be different for you right now.
Oh my God! I mean, my life has really transformed since I've been a fellow with the Kellogg Foundation, and so I'm very humble for the fact that they've actually picked an Asian girl in the Mizzou community as one of the fellows. So that was literally a breakthrough for me, having them really connect with me in my community. But so open yourself out to, and I find that sometimes strangers are like the best resource as well because they're not biased.
They don't have any preconceived notions.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And it's crazy. Sometimes strangers are the ones that help you out the most. And forgive me, like you think it's going to be like your friends or like somebody you're close with, and it's not. Sometimes it's just the kindness of a stranger.
Yep.
It's surprising sometimes, but is it really that surprising? Okay, right on to the next. Knowing your strengths. Sometimes strengths, your ability to speak Spanish or repair a gadget, they seem so obvious to you and they're so easy, but to someone else, it's like such a big thing. People are like, how do you go on the radio and talk every day? I'm like, it just kind of comes naturally.
Yeah.
But like, how do you do what you do? Like Cindy in, her community service, good golly, gee, she's all over, literally. I'm like, I couldn't do that. But it's knowing your, okay, I'm going to let you do it.
I just do one thing at a time, and that's just it.
But it's knowing your strengths and embracing those so that you can help, the greater good.
Yeah, and it's self-doubt. Well, not necessarily self-doubt, but it's something that you just do, so you assume it's easy and it's not a big deal.
Right.
And you sell yourself short a little bit. You have a lot to offer, believing in yourself and just kind of understanding that you serve a purpose helps tremendously and with your breakthrough. Self-realization, self-worth.
Well, it's funny because we were talking about self-confidence yesterday, and it really goes hand in hand. And sometimes it's just the fear of failure, and you really have to just embrace that, embrace the vulnerability, and move forward. So last but not least, spreading the word. And this is sometimes the hardest part because we like to keep it to ourselves, and sometimes it just doesn't even go outside our family. Sometimes it's crazy, but our family members don't even know what makes us tick, what our passions are, and what we really want out of life. But we really need to start spreading the word and having these conversations, because when you tell your friends, and sometimes people are, put it on Facebook. I would like to do that. You will probably have the most surprising response possible.
So there's no excuse for not spreading the word now with social media. You can tweet it, you can do a video on Vine, you can put it on Facebook. Eileen is one of my biggest Facebook supporters because I randomly throw out stuff like, oh, I want to write a book, I want to do it. And Eileen's like, do it now. You can do it. Like she's the best, and you need that. You need some.
Encouragement.
You need encouragement and somebody that believes in you.
You need a crazy friend like Eileen.
I'll take
like,
that.
You got it.
I am. I take that because you know what? The crazy ones are the ones that change the world.
That's right.
That's so true.
So you know what? I embrace my craziness because if I don't ever take the leap and jump, then who is ever going to do it for me?
Tame women rarely make history.
There we go. And you know tame women get hungry around 10 o'clock every day. And so where are you going to meet me? You're going to meet me at Neo's because their Thursday specials are smothered chicken, breaded pork chops, Aiden's favorite, and cabbage. And they are all for $8. And I love that they always have something that I can eat on the healthy side. So the cabbage, you know, I'm going to kill that today. But Thursday specials, 3340 Bienville Street, 3340 Bienville Street in Mid-City, smothered chicken, breaded pork chops, cabbage, and they're all $8. This is the good life, and we're out.